Nobody have said this, but let me shock you. There is no devil.
Must you preach nonsense?
There is no devil anyway. The devil and the God is one.
Since you don't know Christ, why don't you resign? Leave those of us who have what to say about him forever. Let us preach, then you learn from us. Must you preach nonsense? It's a case of the blind leading the blind, and all of them will end where? In a ditch.
I've made video about this where I say that God is Satan, Jesus is Lucifer. And you know, as usual, Christians, they want to tear me apart. They want to fight me. You see, between Pastor Damina and this man, I don't know his name, this pastor, I've watched some of his videos. Between the two of them, the man is right. Yes, what he said is a fact. God is Satan. You can't separate the two. That is why Satan cannot die. Because the day Satan dies, that is the day God dies. Is it that you cannot ask yourself this question? Why didn't God unalive Satan? I've made video about this. Why didn't God unalive Satan? Instead, he unalived himself. Instead, he came in flesh. According to your Bible. Instead, he came in flesh and unalived himself to sacrifice himself for himself. Why don't you ask yourself this kind of a question? Why can't God, the person the being that you see as the Most High, the most powerful being, why can't him unalive what he claimed that he created? It's because he is that which he claimed that he created, which is Satan. God is Satan, Jesus is Satan. They are one, they are the same. You can't separate these two entities. That was what I said in one of my videos. The day you leave Satan is the day you leave Jesus is the day Satan will leave you. The day you stop, having this imaginary friend of yours called Jesus or God, the day you stop having that imagination is the day you stop having the imagination of Satan. Because the two must go together. You cannot remove this one and keep this one. It's not possible. These are the same entities. You see, your men of God, I told you, is a gradual something. You don't expect them to come out and tell you that all these things you have been practicing, you have been listening to are lies. You don't expect them. It's a gradual process. That man, he knows the truth and he's telling you the truth. But a lot of you will not accept the truth because the way some of you use your number 6 is what we cannot tell. You don't want to use it correctly the way you're supposed to use it. That is why he's, dropping it gradually. I've watched one of his videos where he says he's going to do something. And that thing we shut a lot of churches down. One of the same pastor. There is a way his own preaching is. You understand? Because if he comes out to speak this truth, he's going to lose a lot of members. And that is why he's just putting it gradually. You understand? He's not supposed to come out and speak it out because his business center will shut down. Church is a business and Jesus is the product they sell for you. Remove Jesus, there will be no church. When you remove the thing Jesus and Satan, there will be no church. And Jesus and Satan, they are this. Even Jesus himself told you that he is a bright morning star. He is Lucifer. But because you don't want to accept it, you don't want to accept because you are looking for a higher being that is outside you instead of the one that is within you. You are looking for something that is outside you that will do all this work for you. That is why you don't want to believe that Jesus is Satan, the one that is still causing the catastrophe, the katakata that is doing you, is still the same Jesus that you are casting and binding. It's still the same. That is the problem you are having. There will be no Satan without Jesus. There will be no Satan without God. These two are one.